Hello everyone, I'm Jack.
And I'm Marisa. Thank you for watching today.
Today we are going to be discussing the relationship between food delivery and the obesity epidemic, which is continuously growing.
Have you ever wondered how food delivery apps are affecting your health? No? Well, maybe you should. Obesity projects as many as 7.9 million new cases of diabetes a year, compared to 6.8 million new cases of chronic heart disease and stroke.
To help us further our knowledge on this topic, we are going to turn it over to Ella, who is going to be speaking with Mel, who is a physical health researcher and advocate for healthy lifestyles.
Thank you, Marisa and Jack. Hi, everyone. I'm here with Mel, who has been studying obesity and the effects of food delivery on it. So, Mel, first of all, what is the main problem with these apps?
Thanks for having me. And the problem is, people are using these apps to order their food, and they're using them more and more in their daily lives, and this is causing obesity rates to go up.
Can you break down exactly how these apps are contributing to obesity? Because I think our viewers at home really want to know.
Sure! Basically, because people are ordering food to get delivered, they aren't getting the physical activity they would if they were to go get food themselves or by making the food themselves. Even though it is very low levels of activity, they are still burning calories. And if these people are just sitting on the couch at home or sitting in their chairs at work, then they aren't burning as many calories as they should each day.
So why would they make food so accessible if they knew that it would contribute to the obesity epidemic? Or do you think they just didn't think about it at all?
I don't think they thought about it at all. I think they were just thinking convenience and trying to allow an easier access to food. But what we also need to think about when coming up with a new product is how this will affect the future generation.
Even though these inventions are making our lives easier, do you think we would all be better off without them?
You know, Ella, I wish I didn't have to say it, but I do think we would be. When I first thought about obesity and what the cause could be, I started thinking, well, how was the obesity rate so low back then? And I came up with the same answer. It must be technology.
How so? Please explain more.
You know how kids used to go outside all day and not come home till dinner? Well, you don't see that today. If you walked in any house with children, there's a 77% chance you'll find them using technology of some sort. And because these children are all playing on technology, they aren't actually playing outside and running around with each other.
So, to put into similar terms for our audience, you're saying technology is lowering the amount of physical activity our children are getting, and this is causing them to be overweight and possibly obese?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying.
Now, what about all these companies that could possibly go out of business if people stop using their product?
I say that it would be terrible for all these people, especially if they could be losing their jobs. But in the long run, it'll be more beneficial for the world.
What would you tell these companies if they could go back and change what they produced?
I would probably tell them they should have thought about a product or service to produce that benefited the health of the public.
Also, what do you have to say about the types of food these apps deliver? Are they salads or more fast foods?
I have to say that the only foods that are available on the food delivery apps are all fast food. Unhealthy, greasy, high sugar, weight-gaining food. And the more we feel it's okay to eat these meals all the time, then the more we're going to consume them and become overweight.
What about the health risks of obesity? Can you give our viewers a little background on the health risks for those that don't know at home?
Absolutely. Having obesity increases your risks of type 2 diabetes, chronic heart disease, hypertension, which if you don't know is high blood pressure, and in several cases can cause death. And there are more and more newly reported cases each year.
Wow, those are quite some serious health problems. Well, thank you for allowing us to ask you a few questions about this issue. Now back to the studio.
Okay. Wow, Ella, those are some pretty concerning issues that you were talking with Mel about at the end of your interview with her.
Yeah, I was really surprised that this topic hasn't come up sooner, and it really made me reevaluate some things.
Would you say you're going to change the way that you do some things in your everyday life?
Oh, for sure, especially for my children and their health.
Ella, would you say that this is something we should take seriously? Or is it probably not that big of a deal because we can say that those who are obese only have themselves to blame?
I do believe that we should seriously consider how these food delivery apps are affecting our health and should proceed with caution.
Thank you, Ella. Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.